Good morning. Happy Thursday or whatever. Hey, Bubba. Fiber, Marcus, Alex, Liquid, Attack Cat. Hello. Let me see who else. Who else? Bone Salesman, Ludicrous Prime, Hudson, Gamer Empire. Hello. Good morning. How's everybody? Did everybody get some good sleep? What's up, Kubota? How are you doing? Got some coffee. All right. It's a good morning for more coffee. Yep. What's up, Stacks? Hello. So we're gonna do more interesting things. Probably, I don't know if we're gonna do more Redwind yet, because hubby was trying to grind it, and I kind of want it to be easy peasy for him. Why is my YouTube? I didn't get that message, but I see it. Hello. How weird. Did Meld freeze? Meld froze. It's not getting my chat. Or no, it's... Okay, hang on. I know what it is. My glass chat's broken. Oh, StreamerBot's not... Wait, where's... No, it's running. What the heck? What's happening? Something's broken. Because that is test chat and not real chat. What the hell? Hang on. It worked yesterday. I swear, we always have to like troubleshoot things. Hang on. Let me see if I can refresh it. What a weird day. You're here and ready to win? Okay, somebody say something in chat. I was like, I didn't see a YouTube message come through. What the heck is going on? Okay, other than ticket, because I have those blocked. What's up, Temper? What's up, After Effects? Ah, we fixed it. Whee! Cool. Great. I'm not crazy. We're good. All right. 3 Celsius, 91.4 Fahrenheit. You're melting. Not used to the heat in the UK. You want to know what the high is here? Pretty much that. The high is going to be 92 today. Which is actually not that bad for Texas, which is the sad part. How do you enter the giveaway? So ! giveaway. For those of you on the other platforms right now, we have a giveaway going on. We'll draw the winner on July 1st. But you need to be watching on the purple platform in order to accrue shards or points that you can exchange for tickets for the raffle. ! Giveaway in chat will give you a clickable link. First ticket's free, so you could do ! ticket or ! enter, and you'll get your first ticket. You could just do ! points. I think ! shards also works, so you can see how many you have. Each ticket is 100 points. So you could do the math or whatever. Sometimes ticket space max works for people. Sometimes it doesn't. It's really hard to tell. Europe stole all our heat. It's just we have 2 typhoons incoming. Oh, it's a nice cool day at 92 relative to a normal summer. By now it's usually like 100. So it's cool. So, no. And that link works for everybody, by the way. So you can just go, it'll show you how many tickets you have or how many points you have, and you can enter in. Oh, 7, 8 on. Okay, so let's get into some Star Citizen. Star Citizen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Rustic, thank you for that follow. How do you delete other people's tickets? You don't. I don't even know if I can. Haven't checked with sources in a bit. Any update to the BMM? No. Oh, I was gonna buy. Hang on. You reminded me. I thought about this last night again too. I was thinking of buying an upgrade token from the Rastra to the Band of Merchantmen, just in case. I don't know. I'm gonna stick it in my cart so that I can at least remember later. Upgrades. I don't own the Arastra. It'd be one of those things that like I get to, but it's like the one that's the closest. The Merchantman. $25 war bond. Add to cart. Cool. Save that for later. Max tickets is $1 million. Dude, I didn't want you guys, like, there's no way anybody's ever gonna get 1 million tickets, okay? But I put it at 1 million so that way it didn't, like, actually cap anybody, because no one's gonna get 1 million tickets. You just play Star Citizen, but your processor is outdated? Aww. Every time you play, the game is laggy. Adon, thank you for those roses. Try to think. Sometimes for some people, depending on what... Okay, brain. We can find the word. Graphics card you have. Or, I mean, I don't think it's even based on graphics card. So there's Vulkan, and then there's DirectX 11. Sometimes switching it back to DirectX 11, some people have better. It's like, dude, it's just trial and error. It sucks. I hate that quality still says 66%. It's very CPU heavy for sure. Nugo, thank you for that follow. I wish it relied more on the graphics cards. Some of us have awesome graphics cards, but sometimes that like helps a little bit. Let's be real. Part of the lag is Star Citizen's side, it's server side, and not necessarily you. But yeah, can you get a screenshot of this? Of this page? The graphics? Go to graphics and switch this. What am I doing? I'm showing somebody a setting. I'll DM you the setting if you want. You have 5070? I have a 50. I have to look because the box is still over there. I have a 5080. Exclamation mark specs, I think. I haven't put everything on there, but I have like an Amazon list that has all the things that I could find so far on there that I have. 90% of the time Vulkan is better for you. Yeah, so it really depends. Like when Vulkan was first pushed to everybody, DirectX 11 was better for me. Lately Vulkan's been better. Reese! Crease! What? Sicario, thank you for that follow. When I had that, DirectX 11 was the only option. It was fine. Yeah, like it works fine. 5070 Ti laptop, and it runs at 85 to 95%. Update on Squadron 42. Haven't checked in a long time. Ian, there's technically an update. So a bunch of creators and like longtime community members and press and stuff got invited to a like a test weekend or whatever, a preview of the game of sorts in October. Yeah, in October of this month. I was not one of them, but so it's like a 3-day whatever to Manchester at their own expense to try it. So people are speculating that it's close. I'm thinking like middle of next year is my guess. Everyone's just guessing. Like I by no means think it's coming out in October or November. I don't think it's going to be here this year. I think it's going to be next year. So I think it's just like trying to get hype ahead of the release. Am I planning to do bounty hunting? That is not my thing. I'm a woman of an industry. Sometimes I'll do bounty hunting, but not typically. Can't change any of the letters to anything else. But I can. That's not true. For your name, Chris. I'll say with the lisp. Chris. If you're gonna call me Iris, I'll find a way. What's up, Rahhzay? Thank you for that follow. All right. First, you said my name correctly, which is something so rare throughout my life. So I said it right. Yeah. Second, that sounds about right. Yeah. Your guess is May 2027. My guess was August. I don't know why, but sometime in August was my guess. I don't know, maybe because August is my birthday month. I don't know. Hopefully it's a full preview, not just a beta test. I hope so. They've been saying it's been feature complete for I don't know how long. What's up, Bacon Lord? How are you doing? That's a lisp. I can still say it weird, okay? You're changing my name. I'm gonna just... I'll call you Quiz. I'm gonna turn your R into a W. Do you think Star Citizen will be out of alpha? To beta? And then we have another decade of beta? I don't know. It's a good question. What's up, Pocket? Good morning. The way they bring out in a beta state, that might be the line for a lot of people. I don't know. That's actually a good question. I wonder if they'd go straight from alpha to 1.0 or if they'd actually do beta testing. What's up, Jeff? Good morning. What's up, Fat Daddy? Okay, so first of all, my character needs to drink something. Then before we go get into some stuff. Oh, I had my helmet off? Oh, no wonder I couldn't see stuff yesterday. Personally, if they put Squadron 42 in a beta state, that would be your line. That's fair. I feel like if they were like, hey guys, test this game that we've been saying is feature complete for I don't know how long. Jeff, it's time. Jeff started a raffle. Join to potentially earn some extra points for the giveaway. You can exchange it for tickets or save it to gamble. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. 1.0 will be beta for Star Citizen. Right? 2.0 will be the real release. Okay. Okay. Gabarius, hello, hello. Missions. Investigation. Oh. You know what we haven't unlocked? No, we're gonna stay the course. We need to max some sort of hauling rep. Version 0.98.9. Oh my gosh. That'd be wild. What Okay, we need to get something tapped. Do you remember Amazon versus 42 lawsuit? I don't remember that. I don't have any experienced ones. Help! What is my rap at? Redwind member. Boo. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out how to do this. Or do we just go back to Stanton and do Kovalex? That's the question. I know, we keep giving them more money. Finish the game! That's what everybody says. Just stop yelling at like the marketing team. Or the teams that obviously don't have anything to do with the actual development. They're just trying to sell you the thing. Okay, please stop yelling at the poor marketers. It's not their job. Interstellar. We can go to Ruin. We'll do this. We'll take... take nothing. Get around. Thank you for that follow. I know I butchered that one. There's no way I said that one right. At some point, CIG signed up to Amazon to use some of their tool packages. Part of the agreement was... dot, dot, dot. All right. All these are from Planet Side. I really don't want to. Oh, wait. What's this? Oh, I got excited. It was a game launch with their stuff. CIG decided to make their own tools and Amazon got mad. Oh, okay. No, I vaguely remember this. Yeah. That tracks. That's very on brand. So 42 got separated from Star Citizen. Yeah. That... yeah, it's separate in-house too. I mean, they have some crossover, but it's very different. Very different ways of developing the game too, and like planning practices. Interesting. What is my rep for Kovalex? Senior. Okay, we want to get to master. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take this interstellar. This actually works out great because then I could just stay at Baijini and keep going. And then we'll return to do some Redwind another time. Mama's got goals. I wish that we knew how much rep you needed to like get to the next thing. You know what I mean? So like we've got where is it? Rep, right? So if I go whatever, we'll go to Kovalex, right? Like just put in small letters like this much out of this much rep to get to here. Like instead of I have no idea. This is so arbitrary. You followed before, not sure why you lost it. Did you follow from Star Citizen or did you follow from back in the day when I used to do Final Fantasy? Because if it was back in the day, I could understand why. It's because I stopped playing. If it was from Star Citizen, shit happens. I don't know. It Switch be weird sometimes. Someone has a spreadsheet. It's roughly 20 missions to the previous rank. It's from Star Citizen. Okay. Good morning or afternoon. Game launch. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Glover. 1,000,000%. Okay. We're gonna go. We need to leave here. We gotta go to Ruin. I used to play 14, yes. So, for those of you that don't know me, hello, welcome. I'm Rahhzay. In case you don't know how to say my name. You're like, this person with the weird 2 H's or whatever. Dude, I'll answer if you call me Razzie. It's fine. But, yeah, so I've been streaming since 2013. I got partnered in 2015, so some would say I'm an OG of the platform, of the purple platform, which I feel like is weird, but it did precede me by a couple of years. That's fine. But yeah, I used to play primarily Final Fantasy 14. I had my first child in 2014. The community gave me the nickname Moogle Mama. So you'll see on a lot of my socials and stuff that I still have Moogle Mama. Now I can just call myself the Space Moogle Mama because, I mean, technically 14 did go to space. I'm not there yet. But also, the Kupo energy is not going to leave this channel. I streamed 14 for almost 10 years. So, it's part of me. Hi, stranger. Nice to meet you. Little's one of the OGs for sure. But yeah. So, my character name is Rahhzay Hana in 14. But yeah, I've played a little bit. I resubbed for the first time in like 3 years last week before, I don't know. So, but yes, hello. Now I was on a 3-year hiatus, came back in November when I was laid off from my job. Blessing in disguise. Please don't say I'm sorry. Okay. So came back. I've been streaming Star Citizen ever since that's what I play all the time. It doesn't make sense for me to go play a game that I haven't been actively playing. We might mix in like 14 or other games here and there, but for the most part, this is what my life is. This and being mom, that's my life. Mom, wife, all the things. You know, CIG is they love to ignore stuff until they are ready to rework it. They will overhaul the entire Moby Glass probably during the UI update. Gosh, I hope so. I'm okay with that. You think you've seen your name around before? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Hey girl, what's up, Screwball? Moogles in space. I'm actually getting ready to, I don't know if I'm going to do it myself. I started to work on it. It's on my tablet downstairs. Redoing my emotes or making additional emotes. I haven't decided which one. I might update my existing emote set to be more like Space Moogles, which really, I wouldn't have like the wings showing. So at that point, it just becomes Space Cats with like a star palm helmet. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Maybe you guys like it. Maybe you don't. Gonna get her to go back whenever Cold drops. Talk about it nonstop. Just you'll wait. You played so much Diablo 2 since the 2000s. It's part of your personality now. Good morning, Sinagar. How are you doing? Went hard on 14 for a while. Savage rating. Oh, geez. I didn't do any like the crazy hard stuff. Like I didn't really get into Savage. Did I do Savage? I don't even remember. It's been so long. Little would know. I don't remember if we ever did Savage. I think we just did normal writing most of the time. Oh no, we did Savage. We didn't do Ultimate or whatever. I think that I'm remembering. Dude, it's all like those years are like a fog at the moment. It's a long story. No wings, copyright averted. I mean, it just looks like a white cat and like a helmet. Okay, at that point, need to get through the final expansion. Yeah, I'm in Endwalker. Okay, I got a lot to catch up on. Did a haul that didn't that you didn't understand took a wrong turn. Oh no. You definitely remember locking yourself out of the raid arena. See, but I did that in dungeons too. I did that in dungeons too. Like that's just a Rahhzay. That's just a typical day for Rahhzay. What's up, Dog Tiger? How you doing? I got a ways to go. So maybe a couple times, like a day a week or a couple times a week. Maybe we'll hop in, do some story, etc. Let's see. You don't get the Redwind halls. What's up, J-Bug? I think you're behind it. It's still stuck on 7. Haven't made it to 14 yet. They're all their own universe, though. So, like, that's fine. Redwind. So, there are Redwind missions in Stanton. You'll typically have to go to, like, an ASD facility. So, just check, like, the regular... When you check your Moby Glass... If you don't see like offers in whatever categories, go to the regular hauling category, because that's normally like you need to unlock this thing, and I say that and my head is covering it. That usually means you need to unlock the thing. Good night, Temper. Thanks for popping in. Been grinding out Redwind and Dead Saints in the last few days. Oh, yeah, let's check unverified. What can we do? Rat's Nest. I could do this on the way. Do I have enough room? I'm gonna grab it anyway. I don't know that I have enough room. Only stuff they gave at Port Trust. Most of Redwood Line Hall is in Pyro. Like all like the big missions are mostly Pyro. Calculator. I do it this way so I don't accidentally close meld. So see how much space I'm taking, because I can't do quick math anymore. If you could believe it, math used to be my favorite subject. You don't use it, you lose it, man. 80. 16. 64. I think this is gonna be too much. Nope. Just kidding. We have room. Green means go. Can't say the same for purple. There we go. I stopped during the good DLC, skipped on trail because everyone said it was bad. So I stopped because life got crazy and I wasn't able to like devote a lot of time to gaming. So it made it really hard to stream, game, whatever, because there was just a lot going on at the time. I like anything that I couldn't just pick up and put back down, I had to stop doing. And it sucks, but it's fine. It worked out. It worked out. I had to go with what the priorities were. So even though I was loving Endwalker, I was like, I have to stop and go on hiatus or whatever with the intention of coming back eventually. And it's like I'm not kidding. Like every 6 months I was like, I want to see if I could try to get back, start streaming again and this and that. We would talk about it. I had gotten like different things to like start back up, and I never got the opportunity until I got laid off. So, there's that. What you was hanging with Sly, or when you were hanging with Sly, you said, "Remember when we raided together?" I know, right? I was looking in YouTube and I was like, man, do you remember that? Dude, I remember. Okay, so Sly, me, you. I don't even know who else, but I know for sure Sly was raiding with us, and it was during my partner push. And I remember we're in the middle of a raid, and like I had seen that Twitch staff had come in, and I was like, I was like sweating bullets, trying to be engaging, but I'm focused on this raid. Trying not to let people die. That was a crazy time. It's your corpo account, and that's why you're happy that you left. I was a graphic designer, and they were doing like they were giving the designers more responsibilities that are outside of design. Hey, basically cold call the sales reps and stuff that you're in, that are like at part of like my area or whatever, right? Like they're the ones that have to put in the orders and whatever, like basically cold call or email or whatever, like trying to sell them on putting in more orders because we were hurting, I guess. And I mean, on top of that, we were doing admin, we were doing what's it called, like tech support, where we're training them how to use like the stuff. Like, so we had a lot on us already, on top of like you have this quota that you're supposed to meet, but like the numbers don't really matter, they're just a goal. And it's like, y'all, someone somewhere is gonna say you're not meeting your quota, what's going on, or they're just gonna cut you. And it was really stressful. And it's like I don't like having to like sell things or bug people, especially when I literally went to school, I got this job to design. But the client that I worked with went with a support-based model, which basically meant all the offshore designers were probably going to take care of them. So everybody in my position got let go. So, but I was like, I was so stressed by the time that like that happened that I was just like it was so bad that my husband was telling me for months, like, you need to quit your job. Quit your job. Quit your job. And I was like, no, like this is, this is extra income for us or whatever. Like, it's not like I can't expect the next place to be better, because designers just always get like the shit end of the stick. We always get like saddled with too much work for very little pay. And I was like, I'm getting paid better than what this job pays in San Antonio. Not by a ton, but like, I mean, for everything that I was doing, I mean, San Antonio would have easily only offered like, or most places in San Antonio. There are some that actually pay a livable wage, but most of the time I'd see basically senior level jobs, but they only want to pay you like $35,000 a year. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you want me to do like 4 people's jobs, but you want to only pay me like less than 1? Like, what are we talking about? I don't know. Wife went to college for astrophysics and taught theoretical. You watched her use a calculation yesterday. Dude, for real? Like, I don't know. It's wild. Programmer, developer there. Nice. Now AI is doing that stuff. Yes and no. So like, that's been a talk, right? I feel like AI is useful as like a tool to like supplement, right? Or because like I did use it probably the last year or so. Like here and there I would generate like a background or something that I needed that I couldn't really get something to work with, right? But I couldn't use anything that was like the brands or anything like that, like, because I was an alcohol beverage, so like I couldn't just like stick a Jameson bottle, like ask AI to like, oh, put a Jameson bottle like this or whatever. Like, I'm not doing that. It's gonna mess it up. I'd use like the real assets, but sometimes I just like, I need this kind of scene or this feeling, or most of the time it's like, I need this cocktail, but I need this garnish or whatever. But most of the time I'm just using like stock imagery and putting stuff together, or I'm using like the brand's images. You joined in mid-conversation. 35 a year. Yeah. I mean, that's just like just an example. I mean, like I legit saw that like a year or so ago. Someone wanted all of this stuff, right? Hey, you're doing graphic design, you're doing illustration, you're doing video editing and shooting and photography. And the pay was like 35 to 40,000. I was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, number one, I don't do 3 of those things. I like, people keep listing things as graphic design, but they don't want a graphic designer. They want like a multimedia designer. They want a videographer. They want an illustrator. Like, graphic design is not those things. And I hate that graphic design becomes like this catch-all, which there are, I have friends that literally have all of those skills. No, they wouldn't take it for that pay. Like, you're asking for all these like, oh, that's like so many skills like that. At least for all of those, I feel like someone should be making minimum like 100K minimum, because that's a lot. That's a lot of things. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of knowledge, practice, whatever. How are you finding the Raylan Tului inside elevator behavior? Inside elevators are working, yes. And I like the Raylan. Making sure I am in the right thing. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah. But a lot of people are like, oh, AI is going to take over like all these art jobs and whatever. And to some degree, like, I'm sure it'll replace some things, right? Like, that's why when I want to redo my emotes, I'm trying to like draw them myself or hire somebody. I don't want AI to be like the end result. I want, like, I can use it as, like, I'll use it as a reference for like ideas. Like, hey, what would be some ideas for like this kind of emote? Here's my general look of what I've got going on, things like that, and give me ideas to like work off of, and then I clean it up, right? Like, I think there's nothing wrong with that. And the joke that we always made when there was talk of like, oh, AI is going to take the graphic design jobs and whatever, and I was like, how many times do you get a graphic design client that knows what they want? Because they have to know what they want, and then they have to also figure out how to communicate what they want. Like, most of the time that's not there. Like, that's not there. Elevator would send itself down after quantum. Oh yeah, it'll do that, which I'm okay with. That's fine. At least I can call it back up instead of needing to use the sip and slide. Being big on cargo, how would you expect to load the cargo in the Tului? Through the tiny ass hole. it's like the only way. Or if you're doing rearm, refuel, whatever, your reload, storing it and having the station do it for you. What do I like about the game? I like industry the most. So I like cargo. Cargo's like my favorite, one of my favorite game loops. 56. Hang on. Oh, I was at Ruin. Turning around. I'm a dum-dum. Oh, wait. No, that's... Hang on. Wait. I need to switch this back. For some reason, I thought I was at Checkmate. I don't know why. What's up, Yuri? What game is this? This is Star Citizen. It's a very ambitious multiplayer space simulation game. Still in alpha. All right. Use AI for rough samples and then have artists refine as well. See, that like makes sense to me, right? Because it's like, sometimes it's hard to get an idea. Like, if you're stuck, and that's the thing that always sucked when I was like working, right? Like, I'd have like days where it's like, I'll read whatever the client wanted, right? Like, hey, most of the time I'm working on like menus and things like that. So it's like local advertising. It's literally going in restaurants and bars in like my city or the neighboring city. That was what I did. And we didn't do a lot that went to like liquor stores or anything like that. That's just how Texas is for like our company. It wasn't that we didn't offer it. It's just like that team for the client just didn't use us. They always just went directly to the supplier. So they went directly to like the company that sells, you know, Jameson or Jack or whatever, right? Hey, we need these posters or whatever. And they would give those to the client. So most of the stuff that I worked on was like menus, features, like things that you get on like the table, like that are like, hey, here's our new drink of the month or whatever, or here's our drink list and things like that. I did that a lot. And there would be days where, and like I'll try and like I'll go to the restaurant's website and I'll get like the feel of their thing and like try to like make things like fit in and like feel like it belongs there, right? Like it's not just some outside thing made this thing and you're just trying to make it fit. Like no, I prided myself on making it look like it belonged there. It was part of their branding. It's part of their whole vibe. And like there would be days where I'm just stuck. I didn't use AI for that, but it's just like there are some days where they want this feature and I'm just like, I have no ideas. Like it sucks when you get like stuck creatively. It's like using AI like now to kind of get ideas and or at least like bounce ideas off of somebody or something or whatever, like it helps a lot. My team was very helpful for that. Like, yo, listen, like I've been staring at a blank whatever for like an hour and I haven't done anything. Like you like trying to just spur some ideas. Which cargo company are you working for? Kovalex, Redwind, or Ling? So I'm doing a Redwind back to Stanton, and then I'm gonna finish up Kovalex. Bones of this game, once released to the market, will change new MMOs for the next 20 years. You still remember the peanut butter whiskey from your work? Yeah, when Screwball first came out, and it wasn't available in a lot of places. I don't think it was available in North Carolina. But I had a buddy at work that actually no, I just got the boxes from work. I went and bought it nearby. I found it being sold, but I sent Little a bottle. And I think I sent you like a cocktail idea. Like it was like the peanut butter and jelly like drink or whatever, or shot. We take client input, ask AI to generate, and then refine using in-house made in imagery in addition. Love that. By the way, 40, thank you for that follow. I don't know that I welcomed you in. Do clothing and jerseys and logos for streamers and competition COD teams and web design. Dude, that's so cool. I love that. This is no place for ladies. This environment will crush you. But I've been part of this environment off and on since 2017. What are you talking about? I'm a woman of industry. I can hold my own sometimes. I think it was 2 bottles. That's true. Probably. What do you think of that ship? Is it any good? You're thinking about getting it? I like this ship a lot. I wound up melting my whole B and upgrading my Hermes for this one. The reason I did that was because I got to my Hermes from my rafts, and that was before like the MSRP for it went up. So more value there. Meaning if I had melted the Hermes, I would have only gotten like $135 or something. I was like, not doing that. All right, let's grab our stuff. Okay. We need to be thoughtful about how we do this. Shoot. Definitely feel this is better for hauling than the whole B. Whole C is a whole different beast altogether. Like if I could just, if I'm going station to station and auto loading is work, whole C all the way. All the way. If I needed to manually haul any cargo, probably the Raylan. In my, like for me personally, right? Some people, like if you're doing vehicles, obviously Raylan is not gonna be it. The other memory rating with you and Sly was you kicking that one guy out for refusing to meld even when he said we would give him materia. Oh yeah, I remember that. What might be a pick for vehicles? Like to bring to things? I mean, people are always going to choose a Nursa. I don't know. Pretty much anything that gets you from point A to point B. I like the MDC and MTC. I think those are good picks. If you need a little ground support. I haven't played too much with the vehicles, so I don't entirely know. All right. Trying to think how I'm going to do this. We have a lot of 32s, which is fine. I don't think we have any overlap in commodities between this and the Dead Saints one. UTV is nice when I see you in the back. Yeah. I had a UTV. I upgraded it to the Pitbull. All right. You know what? We're going to do these by hand. We have a lot of 32s, so this is fine. Let's start with the big one. Ooh. Oh, sorry. These are 24s. I lied. I'm sorry. I thought I had... Oh, shit. Okay, let's... Just kidding. We're gonna move these over here. I think we have 32s, but they might be in the back. Is this 32? Size... Oh, well, I don't know what the size is. Good upgrade. I know. I like the Pitbull. I want to use it more. Haven't had anything that really warrants the vehicles. Sure, some places have turrets, but that's not that big of a deterrent. And then even if you land and walk in, there's nothing you need a vehicle for that anything won't accomplish. You're not wrong. I wish like vehicles were more useful. The idea is there. So are these all 24s? There's no way. Dang it. Y'all, you gotta make my life so hard. I don't know if we'll be able to pick the other one up. Always love the Dragonfly. It's a speeder from Star Wars. Oh, I didn't really... I don't know how I missed that. Okay. Cargo retooling, custom packaging, when? Yeah. That'd be great. Just tell me how much SCU I need to move and let me pick the size boxes I want as max. That would be stellar. No pun intended. So dark in Pyro. Jeez. What's up, NVM? How are you doing? Nope. I'm doing great. Loading up some boxes. Okay. We need to put these down here. What hauling mission am I doing? I'm doing a Red Wind one at the moment to get back to Stanton, and then we'll do more Kovalex. So I ended the night yesterday in Pyro. This is the Raylin, yes. This is one of the new ships. Used to mine. What, baby? Used to mine before the update. Oh. What's up, Stranix? Stick these here. This'll work. I don't think so. Did I rent the ship? I did not rent this ship. I own this ship. Hubby played too? He does. He's working right now. So, he doesn't get the luxury of playing at the moment. How much is this one? Is it 400? Hang on. What's the Raylin? Raylin. So 360 war bond. 400. Store credit. Sorry, thank you for that follow. Oh, look at that cute emote. Alright. Want to see if I can fill this whole section. I might have to go to Grim Hex first for the Dead Saints drop. This hold loads. Yeah, it holds 640 SCU. I feel like I missed a spot. I did. Light is bright. Onboard tractor beams feel really good too, but I was like, I'm already out here. I'm just gonna do the thing. Okay. So this side's full. That top part's full. Because we're only going to have 8 SCU of free space. So... I don't know. Maybe I stick all of these over here. I think that's what I'm going to do. How do you like this new ship? Is it handy for load and unload? Yeah, it is. The onboard tractor beams actually feel really, really good. Oh, come on. There we go. Or do you do missions between stations? I keep it to things that I know I'll get a fresh instance like hanger for. So I don't do anything planet side because those are a hit or miss and a waste of time if you're fully loaded and then all of a sudden you can't use an elevator. So I just stick with what I know will work. Planet's just broken. Pretty much. They're not doing great. Is that me on the thumbnail? It's the AI version of me. Yes. It's as close as I could get it. I tried. Granted, I just got my hair redone, so I'm definitely a lot more blonde than all of my pictures show. Alright, that'll do. You know how to lift up broken elevators, but without cargo, so you can store stuff there but not retrieve it. Yeah. So I can force an elevator up, but which is fine for delivery. But if you need to bring anything up, it sucks. Although I did go planet side 2 days ago, and I tried to put cargo on one of those like the external like small pad ones, like so I was in Pyro, and it didn't work. It basically was just like, hey, get this thing off of the elevator, and I was like, what? And it was up, so I was just like, okay, cool, this is just straight up broken. So I'd use cargo drops. It was a outside with but no snap grid to put anything on. Wait, what? Can you ask that question in a different way? Did you offer the Raylan past stock? Yeah, because the power pips are a kind of a pain in the butt otherwise. Is Squadron 42 actually happening, or should you just play Wing Commander 3 again? Is it actually happening? Eventually. They have to release it. They've got like investors and stuff that are probably getting really impatient. But yeah, I'm guessing next year for Squadron 42. Alright. Engine on. We don't need those, but we do need our radars. Ah, Russet. Thank you for the Prime sub. You could choose to use those Bezos bucks anywhere, and you chose here. Much appreciated. Better not have outside investors influencing the game direction when the community has invested $1 billion into this title. I'm pretty sure they've got investors, at least for Squadron 42. Squadron 42 next year or later. This year, GTA, yeah. Well, they have a press event, like preview for Squadron 42 in October. When you landed Brio, that's a Daymar It's an outside area. It had the terminal, but no area to drop. So pre-orders for GTA 6 is officially up November 16th. That means Squadron 42 can plan release accordingly. Yeah, do not release at the same time. That'd be suicide for the game. Don't do that. Let people, I don't know. Just, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I think we have to go to, what did I say? Patch? What's the other one? Rat's Nest. I wish this ship had lamp. It'd be so useful out here in Pyro. Maybe I should put my lights on. Hang on. It needs it in Pyro. This is Star Citizen. We can't predict anything. You're not wrong. Alright. Oh. My bad. Ooh. Dang it. I keep doing that. Stop doing that. Stop it. Do I play solo or play in team too? I play with friends. I play with streams sometimes. I play with viewers. A lot of times I play solo during the day. Every once in a while I'll play with viewers. I need to power cycle my monitor. My left one is doing funky things. Hang on one second. Let's see. See if I'll fix it. That's way better. It always gets like weird. Like you guys don't see it because it's just taking game data, but yeah. Also join sometime to play with me. Yeah, I'll let you guys know when I'm doing stuff with people. Just rolling solo at the moment. Hey, let's do another raffle. We still got like 40 gigometers to go. Reminder, those of you that are watching on other platforms, we do have a giveaway going on until July 1st. That's when we'll draw the winner. Unfortunately, all of the like giveaway tools and all that stuff are basically developed for the purple platform. So you've got to be watching on the purple platform to earn points so that you can trade them in for tickets. 100 points per ticket. And every so often, when we're in long quantum travels, I'll typically do a raffle. Or if I go be right back. So I'll do like a multi-winner raffle, which basically equates to like a ticket if you are one of the ones selected. You subscribe maybe one day. Nice. All right, so we're going to pick up all of this stuff, and then we're going to go to Stand Gateway. That'll be another long jump. We'll do a be right back on that one because I realized that I forgot my water downstairs. So, good times. You like the industrial game loop? Same. Same. How funny that my Mogbot is being Weird. Okay, hang on. I have a second, so let me check something. We're coming in. Have I tried the refuel loops? Yeah. That's why I have 25 million now. Well, a little bit. I did a lot of cargo too, so. But I easily made at least like 18 mil doing refueling for a little bit. I'm not capped on rep yet though, so I might want to go back to that. But we've been, ever since Alien Week, we've been doing Raylan things. It's a really good moneymaker for sure. I can afford a whole C if I want to go get it. Ugh. All right, we made it. Money kind of sneaks up when you locked into cargo rep grind. I know, all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm a millionaire. Oh, I'm a multi-millionaire. You got your 890 jump back. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of happy I don't no longer have an extra large hanger. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Wipe made you upset. I was happy for the wipe. I was waiting for it. We needed it so bad. My only underside, I don't know. I don't think we are. We lost so much rare stuff. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that for sure. Need to move my, I keep hitting the microphone stand with my joystick. All right. My character's thirsty again. To be fair, pips are not very hydrating. Store this in my backpack, put my helmet back on so I don't forget. Mr. 6000, hello, hello. Star Citizen! Okay. Oh, good. It looks like mostly 16s. This'll be fine. This'll be good. Got a... Is that a 2? That's a 2. I think these are all 16s. Are our missions going? They're good so far. Working on it. Working on it. All right. See if we can. All right, we're gonna stick some up here. This is indeed the new hauler. This is the Raylin. Or how many 2s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have a niece with the name of Raylin? Okay, hang on. How many are not orange? 1. Shoot. I'm trying not to get them mixed up. We have 8 SCU of free space. I think I can make this work. Okay. I'm trying not to get it, because this is going to a different place. Try not to get it mixed up. Offer your servers to you, but you don't want to intrude. No worries. Screwball, thank you for that follow on the purple platform. Wheels. You've made it to the purples! Alright. Let's see. What's up, Calypsia 07? Good morning. Okay. Since I'm doing a little more logistics, it makes more sense to do this by hand than by than otherwise. So that way I know exactly what's going where. I can visually see better where I put stuff. Couldn't sleep. Aw. I know that feeling. All too well. Okay. Here. Oh, oh. There we go. Oh, that means you're too far forward. Crap. These are both stuck. You know what? Honestly, this is probably better. Let's see. Can I get this one to break free? Why are these stuck so bad? This is a first. Come on. Alright, I don't want to lose these. I'm gonna scooch these over. Does the shielding thing jam them up? I mean, this little triangle most definitely gets in the way. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, this will make way more sense. Okay. So that way, that goes to the other location. Alright. right? Ow. Come on. Let me see. Get in there. Get over. Come on. What's the SCU for this ship? 640. And what's up, Abdul? How are you doing? Do you need credit though? If you need a hand, we'll take you a bit to log in and get in the verse, but yee. Okay. Alright. So let's stick 16s. Is this pyro? Yes. That's why it's so flippin' dark. So I'm taking an interstellar mission. So I'm doing a Redwind and a Dead Saints mission to get back to Stanton. And then we're gonna continue doing Kovalex. You're gonna get the C2 for more commodity trading. Very nice. You gotta get finished with your Kovalex rep. I don't know, maybe I do invite people to share the rep. Juju, thank you for that follow. Do a rep share. No help needed, but at least I can share missions with you guys. There we go. Okay. This is wonderful. Okay. I think I've got good logic on this. So it's those four, these two, these four. Okay. And then a bunch of twos. Is there space for the Atlas in the ship? Yes, you can actually put the Atlas. You can either grid it if you've got room. Remember, you need about 6 SU of like ground space for it to be gridded. Or you can actually put it on the elevator. You can walk it on the elevator. You're using C2 in the whole C. Nice. Okay. I think so we're gonna gas up before we leave. You're not gonna buy C2 until the whole C until they fix docking. That's probably fair. Do you not enjoy using the Atlas on your Raylan? The Atlas, unfortunately, this is like one of the only ships where the Atlas actually becomes really hard to use because the grids are in all sorts of weird, funky directions. And so there's a lot of like trying to make your cargoes rotate the correct way, and it's very particular about the way that like the 32s are loaded. Like you can't go across. That's the one thing I dislike is like several of the ships, Hull B included, right? Where they'll do like this weird separation. And so you can't stick 32s this way. The Hull B does something similar. So kind of annoying. Nice tunes. Thank you, Ball Pit. Alright, come on. Come to me. Alright. Alright, I think we've got 2 left. So we're pretty much fully loaded. The Raylan actually handles really well, fully loaded. I did do 640 SCU on this Interstellar, and it worked great. What's up, Akira? How are you doing? Good morning. All right. We're loaded. Oh, our elevator's out. I keep forgetting the elevator's out. They need, I think what would be really cool and really like add to the alien aspect, right? It's a little cliche, but I wish, because you've got like, the elevator goes up to that hole right there, right? If there was like a beam or like area of light that like came from there and like highlighted the platform, I feel like that would be so cool, because I constantly forget that I already have the elevator down. But like it would also feel very alien. I don't know. That's my take. Plus it would like light up the elevator really nice. Be cool. Make it purple. Missed opportunity, 100%. Maybe just something like a teal ring on the ground. Agree. Like at least something to like, because like if it's dark, the amount of times that I've already had the elevator down, I forgot because I didn't see it, and I hit the elevator button and send it back up is a lot. Chicken. Banana. What? What's the best yellers? Like the way the C1 draws a red shape for its ramp. Yeah. I mean, something, right? Like a glow. Even like an underglow or something underneath the elevator, I think would make all the difference. What's on brand for me? All right, let's check our. I need water. Goodness gracious, I'm losing my voice. All right, let me see. Is that better? Sending the elevator back the wrong way. Yeah. When I get into quantum, I'm gonna go get my water. What? No. I'm gonna go right now. I'm getting ready. But I have to get up anyway. All right. Also, I wish if you were doing... Oh, look, you've redeemed nothing. Oh, look. Congratulations. Stream aggro. What's up, Bam? What's up, hero? Congrats on your nothing. I should make absolutely nothing. Just have like the sad party horn. But then you would be redeeming something, and it literally doesn't. It would be against the nothing. I wish if you were doing Interstellar, that when I clicked on this, it would just give me the closest point that I need to navigate to. Stanton Gateway. Holy guacamole, a 90 gig jump. Whew. That is a crazy jump. Am I getting sick? No, I'm just talking too much. I'm gonna get some water in a second. No! Don't get rid of my coffee. I'm drinking water. Thank you. Is that better? Oh, that's a little better, yeah. Voice check. 1 2 1 2. That's a crazy jump. All right, we're gonna do a little raffle. I'm also gonna get up and stretch. What ship is this? This is the Raylin. All right. I'm gonna hit the be right back. I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes. Okay. I made it. Look at that. My timing was so perfect. And it's perfect for multiple reasons. That ended, and we got to the place. Ooh. I'm on fire. All right. We probably need our in-game music or whatever, or in-game sounds. I think that way. Yeah. Okay. Do I... Will shields really save me if I run into an asteroid going... whatever? Stinking asteroids. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to the game, not to chat, not to the dog. Yes, ma'am. Meow, meow. She says, meow. Meow. Wanna come here? What? Oh, she's trying to get Asher to chase her? Oh. Did he do it? The cat's taunting the dog. She came out of the hallway going, meow. So Matt just sprinted to the hallway, which made Asher run behind him, and then the cat sprinted and like launched off of him. I think each of the cats is literally bigger than the dog. Alright. Who's Matt? That's my husband. Matthiasen. He's working from home today. So he's messing with the dog. Getting me water like I don't have legs. No, I'm kidding. I'm grateful. You didn't hear me. I needed it. What's happening? I'm going through a wormhole in a minute. Thank you, Trim, for the reminder to hydrate. I will drink some more water. All right. Let's do this. Let me fix my headset. How's Rahhzay today? Rahhzay is good. Rahhzay is good. Feeling good today. It reminded you that you were gonna buy a bottle of water. Drink water, little. All of you, drink water. Coffee does not count. Soda does not count. That's a new challenge. Anytime someone redeems hydrate, everybody, not just me, everybody has to take a sip of water. All right? Hold yourselves accountable because I can't check. You haven't had any coffee today? Good for you. I have some coffee today. Just a little. I had a hard time waking up today. For the most part, I've cut out caffeine, but I'll have a teeny bit here and there. I mostly drink water now. There are not a lot of obstacles in this one. I am not complaining. Drink some water and a lot of Dr. Pepper. Alright, let's do... I think we're gonna do Grimhex first. Since we're gonna do like the ArcCorp, like, oh no, we like doing Seraphim. Let's do Baijini first. Have they fixed the bug where you have to hit the wall of the wormhole at the end? I never did that, so I don't know. I didn't hit any walls and I made it through successfully, so there's that. That feels like a superstition thing. My favorite game loops, cargo. Anything industrial. I like running ASD. I like running the Onyx facilities. And then anything with friends. So like, I like manning the turrets and stuff. Hopefully when medical becomes like a real game loop, I'll like that. But mining, I do like mining. I like salvaging. I like refueling. Pretty much all the industrial stuff I do like. Cargo's the one I get down with the most though. It's just really satisfying. You had to go through the pyro jump point like from Stanton like 4 times last night. The last time you had to try jumping away, then jump back before going through. Interesting. I got lucky yesterday and today so far where I made it through first try. So hit the wall, less the wormhole sucks you back in. Yeah, I don't know. Used to be a bug to where if you didn't hit the wall, it would kick you back to the original spot. I wonder who figured that out, that it was just like, it always worked to be able to hit the wall. Like, how do you find that stuff out? Okay. Just work around that is 100% effective. Open jump point, then shut off quantum drive. Wait 30 seconds for it to open, then go through. Interesting. I've heard that one. Some people will like not touch anything near the end. So kind of like, I equate it to like a car wash, right? No inputs as you're getting ready to go through the wormhole, or like as you see the wormhole come into view. I was like a car wash, just like kind of just coast on through until you gas it. Server decent handshake issue, yeah. And their idea was that it lets the server figure out where you're at. That's interesting. So basically giving it another potential input before you go to like handshake after the wormhole's open. I can understand that. We shouldn't have to do that, but that makes sense. Desync? Am I a Star Citizen? Never. Star Citizen. In a perfect view, yes. Yeah, exactly. If all went the way it's supposed to. If the game worked as intended. Okay. That's weird. It has a whole bunch of like orange. We need our shields up. There we go. We're coming into Grimhex. I ain't going in without shields. Is my helmet on? Why don't I have my HUD? What is happening? Oh, need shields. This girl. Are there player bounties? I don't know. I don't want to check. If I check, then that's one way people figure out what server I'm on. I don't want to do that. They just look for matching names. Like, this isn't it. Uncut Slam just floating in the middle of nowhere? What? No, it's a trap. Just kidding. It's not a trap, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. Not outside Grimhex. What's the berries? It's a tarp. Someone just leaving Uncut Slam near Grimhex. Very least, this is not a smart move. Give someone the opportunity to catch up to me and blow up my ship. So many people have like blown up over here. There's Etem right there. That check mark looks really good next to Holler's name. I agree. If you're not following SC Hollers, highly recommend, especially if you like industrial gameplay. He also makes guides and things on the YouTubes. Do recommend. Shields, you say? We're gonna unload by hand, I think. Little better control of what I'm grabbing when I've got all this stuff. Elevator, come to me. Nope. This one. 50% through Senior Kovalex. Nice. I just hit Senior the other day, I think. You much prefer using the ship beams, especially since you got them all fixed up with your 6? Yeah. I like the ship beams a lot on this ship. They work way better than literally everything else. But because I've got multiple things of cargo, I think we're gonna go this way. Honestly, the onboard tractor beams are the preferred way to unload this ship. Area. So wish you could switch sides from one seat in the other beam isn't being used. I agree. I think it should just be locked based on whether someone's in that seat or not. Kind of annoying that it's not like that. Just like let either of them, like, don't make me get out and whatever. Because like, let's say you're even if you're like two manning this, right? I don't know. They don't think of the little conveniences. No, they do. They do, and they're just trying to push for multi-crew, right? Like, it's intentional. I'm sure. Make it inconvenient enough where you just want somebody else to man the thing. Should only be 2 seats on bridge. No, because I mean, I'm okay with there being 4 pilot, co-pilot, and 2 potential tractor beam turrets, but like let it kind of like how pilot gains control of like certain guns or whatever. Let whatever seat take control of the tractor beams if no one else is in it. You like it making it inconvenient for solo player? I agree. Like if it's meant to be multi-crewed, it makes sense. Make it inconvenient enough where there is some incentive to having more people. Hello? There we go. Would I like the convenience? Sure. I think for things like the tractor beam, I think it's fine to like give that. Come on. Oh, shit. There goes that box. Come on. I hate these little... Like, why couldn't the little triangles be tucked away more instead of, like, creating this barrier, right? Like, let it be over here somewhere, or like up next to that one or something, where it's not blocking the cargo and making it freaking impossible to get off. This is the first time I've had this issue. There we go. Do you have a macro controller, or do you use your scroll wheel for the max lift? I use my scroll wheel. All right. Hello? Why are you stuck? What is happening? Wild. Actually, I want to see something. I was trying to see if TikTok restricted me again, or restricted my audience, which I don't know if it did. I don't know if I saw the message or not, if I cleared it already, if I had it. You get tired of it, you can make a macro repeating control for a thumb button. Yeah, but I got like almost all my thumb buttons like what the hell? Bound to something. I don't know. It doesn't bother me too much. I feel like macroing it, I'd mess it up every time. But I appreciate that that's a thing. Oh, alright. Thank you. Do I need to be this particular? No. But I'm gonna. My OCD is showing. A little. A little. It doesn't even matter, that's the sad part. I wish you got like bonuses if you made it all pretty or something. Like if you stacked it and gridded everything and whatnot. Hell, give you like even more of a bonus if you actually like separate it by what the commodity is or whatever. Like I feel like that would be really cool. Because if you think about it, right? Like somebody down in the whatever, down in the depths, that's like getting this elevator and having to unload it, right? How much easier would it be if things were already categorized? Medication for that, you know? I don't actually have OCD. I have ADHD. I don't know. Maybe. It depends. We obsess over very particular things. Alright. Is this all of it? I think. Ooh. A lot of people have both. Truth. Very true. Purple. Thank you for that follow. All right. I think that's it. I think everything else. Yeah, I think everything else is going to by Genie. Yeah, okay, we're good. No. What? We've now unlocked the Dead Saints. We still need to unlock Ling, but we're gonna do some Kovalex after we drop this other shipment. Like most mental issues, both are criminally underdiagnosed in women. 1,000,000%, Revan. For sure. I didn't get diagnosed with ADHD till I was 30. What? I'm 37 now. I think it was probably like 4 years ago. 2021, I think. So 5 years ago? And it's 2021. When's my birthday? August. You look like you're in your early 20s. Thank you, Rahhzay. I appreciate that. I'm a Virgo. I am a Virgo. Yes, end of August. 29th. I share a birthday with Michael Jackson. My mom, when I was a kid, I had this like picture. I still have it. It's not in the frame anymore. The frame broke. But it had like all like the people that you like shared a birthday with, like famous people, notable people, not just like celebrities, right? Historic figures and stuff. So I don't know if someone like got it for me through her, right? Or if like she bought it, but I have that. The one that made me laugh the most was like, you share a birthday with Michael Jackson. And I was like, oh, you share a birthday with Mickey Mouse? You share your birthday with the theatrical release of Men in Black 2. Do you guys remember the movie? For those of you that watch Disney Channel, do you guys remember the movie Brink? I still remember, like, oh, that comes out on my birthday. You share a birthday with Tom Cruise. Old astrology or up-to-date astrology and space shifted in the last 3,000 years. I don't know. You're probably too old for that. Yeah, that was like 80s and 90s babies will know. Let's Blade, brah. Dude, I loved that movie though. I feel like a lot of like the Disney movies from that era. You want to know what I had stuck in my head this morning, actually? If you guys ever watched, what was it? Smart House? Like slam dunk debunk. I was like, what is that in my head? I don't know why. You're 38 this year? Same. Dude, all those are on Disney Channel now. I tried to get the kids to watch literally any of the ones that we used to watch. They're just like, eh. I don't know, maybe they'll sit down now, but you're closer to double my age. Oh, I can't. Wait, why did I? Hang on. There we go. Dirty old plumber games. Thank you for that follow. Why are you not? What the hell? This one. It won't even shift. Okay, hang on. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Beige. I'm obstructed. I gotta get out of the asteroids. How old am I? 37. Your notables are Kirk Cameron, Hugh Jackman, and King Henry VII. Interesting. Who's told Halloween Town looked too old by young kids? They actually liked Halloween Town, sort of. They liked Hocus Pocus. You gonna be 56 this year? I look great for 37. Oh, thanks. Smart House gave you nightmares? That's fair, honestly. I feel like, Jeff, do you just want to do like a classics, right? Like a 90s Disney movie night? How's this game running? Good so far. And we'll have spam. Sorry, that was a carryover from yesterday. Britt would love that. Dude, I feel like that'd be so awesome. Pop some popcorn. I was kidding about the spam. Can never hear Hocus Pocus without thinking of Yabos. What are they? Yabos? Need all nostalgia things for that night? 100%. What would we get? Dude, we would just have to get all like the classic junk food. You bought a CRT TV and VHS player? Shut up. No, you didn't. Oh, this is about to get real authentic. We have to, everyone has to dress like how they would dress at that time. Funny enough, I think I still have one of the shirts from that time. I just gave it to the kids. We've been going around buying VHS tapes. Dude, that's awesome. Like, come on, dude. Let's still do Wrangler button-ups and boots. Nice. They're insanely cheap at thrift stores. Oh, I believe it. I think we still have some of our VHS tapes, like our classic Disney movies and stuff. I don't know if they're here. I think they might be in storage. Yellow Calmare. So if I go this way, I see nothing. Oh, of course we're gonna keep them. There's no way we're gonna get rid of them. Deliver. What the hell? Okay, hang on. Let's see if... Did it not submit? It submitted. Okay, so we're like super messed up. Can I not quantum travel anywhere? And I am in like the worst place. There we go. Goodness. Or donate them to you in your growing VHS collection. Some of the classics are like worth money, dude. Isn't that crazy? Can't believe she married Cal IRL. Smilt. Thank you for that follow. Just tossed out 5 boxes of VHS that you had acquired from your parents. Oh no. You got your solid state back? Nice. What am I playing? This is Star Citizen. So I'm currently... I'm currently hauling. I have a whole bunch of boxes on my butt. And this is one of the new ships. This is called the Raylin. It's an alien hauling ship. I had to buy a small TV with a built-in VCR to throw in the kitchen to just have random... Dude, like that is my childhood. We had in the kitchen, like on like where all the bar stools were, we had a small TV in the corner. So we'd like sit there and be eating our like cereal or whatever and just like watching like Saturday morning cartoons. Who's that Pokemon? Sucks to be you, it's Jigglypuff. We're gonna do 90s. We were watching all... Oh, hell yeah. We gotta watch all of Boy Meets World. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. What else? What else did I watch in that era? I don't even remember. It's like Rugrats and... Oh, Doug. For those of you that have been here for a minute, I find myself randomly like singing or humming like the Doug theme song. Pizza. You got pepperoni on the pizza. Tat's about to get triggered. Hang on. Look at this delicious pizza. Also, they just look like they just like threw the pineapple on here. What is wrong with them? Family Matters, yeah. Papa John? No. There's a person in chat named Papa John. These are being one of my favorites from you. Oh, thank you, Trin. So you found a thing to work with a Raspberry Pi to have old channels and old ads going. You need a ton of memory, but you're gonna make it happen. I love that. I have a Raspberry Pi right now. All I'm using it for is like smart hub, so that I like, because we have a lot of Google devices, so make all of our Google make all of the devices so that we can also use it with Siri with our phone, and vice versa, and then like it's also like a printer hub too, because I've got like a label printer and stuff. But I want to put StreamerBot on that as well, so that way like I don't have to necessarily run it on my computer. But considering a bunch of stuff gets updated from StreamerBot for the stream, so like this page, I don't know. I have to see if I can do it. What's wrong with Matt? I don't know. There's some pizza on that. There's some pepperoni on that pineapple pizza. Oh, that's good. It's fresh. He ordered pizza for lunch today. All right, once we land, I'm gonna put this down really quick. Once we land, I'll be right back so I can scarf down some pizza. Thou shalt not put pineapple on pizza. Well, it was nice knowing some of you. If pineapple on pizza is a game breaker, I understand. What's up, Guyberius? Hello, hello. You just don't prefer it? You don't like pineapple at all? That's fair. You destroy stars and hope to catch you doing missions so you can just mow you down and loot everything out of your pockets. Bob the Builder, joke's on you. All I'm carrying is a burrito and some pips. But okay, if you want to kill me while I'm doing cargo missions, I won't stop you. I'm just not gonna make it easy for you. Oh, that guy blew up. Like, it was like contact, immediately got auto-targeted, and then just kaboom. I ruined a perfectly good pineapple pizza. Oh, I'm sorry. Was my response supposed to be, oh no, don't kill me? That's probably what you were going for, right? Oh no. I don't need you to kill me. I kill myself. I run into asteroids and stations and planets. I don't need any help destroying myself. Gonna blow your noob alien ship out of the galaxy. Okay. Go for it. It's really pretty when it blows up. Ask me how I know. Interesting story. What's up, Photog? How are you doing? Lots of pretty pixels. Yep. Hey, guys, can we get a shout out for Mr. Photog? Exclamation mark SO. Space Mr. Photog. Who's in my hangar? Commander Geistman, thank you for that follow. What am I looking at? It's obviously phased, but you're raiding out and someone sends a clip from your channel. Want to guess what it was? Oh, was it me getting stuck on an elevator and blowing up? Or was it plastic boobies? Because it's going to probably be one of the two. That was from like 2 days ago. Plastic boobies. Was it the plastic boobies clip? Good morning, Yuki. Dude, I have found myself for the last 2 days just randomly just plastic boobies, like walking around the house. I showed my friends, one of the mermoms, I showed her the clip because I was explaining it to her because she does game and she kind of knows Twitch and all that stuff, right? So I showed her the clip. And so we're randomly every so often like texting each other, all caps, plastic boobies. So, and it's even funnier because with Apple, you can like make the text like auto expand and stuff. So it's pretty fun. Then you can complain to the alien ship manufacturers to build a better one. No. I blow my ship up enough that I don't need anyone to fix it. Boobies make the world go around, right? Yeah, rock song about boobs. Yeah. I was like, metalcore plastic booby song, please. That's what we were going for. All right. Geisman, thank you for that follow. Hello, Nuko. So you were rating out, was that yesterday? Or were you live early today? Hello, Nuko. How are you? Either yesterday or day before. That tracks. Oh, I had to have probably been the day before. Oh, that's right, because I was thinking of rating you that same night, but you were playing something different. I forgot what you were playing. Yeah, you were playing the Isle, and I was like, oh, let's try to keep it in category. That's the only reason I didn't. Spent a mil on new engine. And why did I get out? Hang on. I also didn't line up very well. Did we get a shout out for Mr. Photon? I don't know. Hang on. I'll scroll. I don't think we did. Hang on. I'll fix it. So, Mr. Photog. Highly recommend. All right, I'm gonna put on my Be Right Back screen. I'll run a raffle so I can scarf some pizza. We'll be back in a few. Okay, we're back. Light, Keebs, Azek, thank you guys for the follows. Sorry, went to scarf down some pizza. My pepperoni and pineapple pizza was delicious. You almost typed the command for the shout out, but then you remembered this isn't Bob's stream. You have no power here. Yeah. All right. Let's get back to hauling. Okay. We've got lots of stuff to offload. Oh, looks like I need to eat a burrito in game. Pizza when? Give me some pizza in the game. We have pizza places. Is the animation for pizza just not great? Why am I not getting any nutrition? Had to switch from mobile? Yeah. They have noodles. I know, they have noodles. But there's no pizza. We got pizza places, but we don't have pizza. What is that business? Welcome back, Tog. Cruise looks over everything else. Yeah, I agree, but I also just didn't want to have to, like, go far. It's the only reason I didn't do it. Check our power pips here. We're gonna need 2. We're gonna turn the radars off so we don't have annoying mass exceeded. What? Did I power? A power was on? What? Am I liking the Raylan? I love this ship. Let's see. Why did my radars come back on? Can't be a space trucker without pizza, right? There we go. Everything's fine. You can't fly your way out of paper bags. I don't... Dude, if you're trying to trigger somebody, I think you're at the wrong place. Like, I make fun of my own piloting skills, okay? You're not gonna affect me. I run cargo. There's a reason I don't run space combat missions, okay? I'm aware of my piloting skills. This is a TikTok person? No, they're on YouTube.
Roz, I just want to let you know that you're...
I am not. I blew up, like, getting stuck to a station, like the other day. Yeah, well, Bob the Builder seems to think that he could fix it. Sorry, I had to. Yes, we can. Mr. Protog's good people, great streamer. Best team. You can't fix it, no one can. Bob the Builder. Can he fix it? I mean, this Bob the Builder is not making any attempts to fix anything. Best team. Best game. Best streamers. Lit. Best tractor beam. Best ship. You think about it, all the bugs you encounter are simulations of real life hang-ups? Probably. Yeah, I'm not a skilled pilot, so all this game has taught me is that I shouldn't be the pilot of a spaceship if and when that day ever comes. Also, I'm very good at logistics. Eh. Oh, Bob the Builder, you love my stream so much you went from the regular stream to the vertical stream? That's so sweet of you. Much appreciate. Can't find my way out of a paper bag. Did you say? I mean, you're repeating yourself now. What's up, babe? No. Turret princesses are in high demand anyway. True. Everybody needs someone to run turrets. Everybody wants to be a pilot. I will happily sit in your turret. I'm your turret princess. Is that your primary ship all the time or only for Alien Week? I think this will be like my primary cargo ship all the time. I traded all my other ones in. I love this ship. What headphones are those? They look neat. These are the Logitech. Oh, let me see. I forgot. Hang on. I have headset. Logitech D733s. Since I keep my helmet on, I'm not allowed to take it off around others. Do they have 7.1 surround sound? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I kind of stopped caring about 7.1. I used to care. I don't know if I cared about this one. Now I want to look. They click my link. It's at with considering whether or not surround sound is part of what it had to say. It doesn't, like, it's not one of like the first things it says. Virtual surround sound DTS. So, not Dolby, right? Not helpful. Pro G drivers design cinema reduce. Okay, that's not. Excuse me. What I wanted. Pro G audio drivers, or whatever that means. You know, Logitech makes good stuff. You have an awesome mouse from them. You're using HyperX for audio. Nice. Yeah, Logitech has pretty good ones. I've gone through a lot of headsets over the years. These are holding up well. G733s are great for you for a long while. Yeah. It's a good set. Good set of headphones. I've definitely, like, I mean, I've been streaming for over 10 years. I've probably in that time gone through... See, I had Astros for a while. I had 2 different Astro headsets. Turtle Beaches, I don't think even made it to like streaming. I think I got rid of those before I even started streaming. What did I have before these? I think before these I had a wired headset. I can't remember which. Am I on Twitch too? I'm on all the platforms. Twitch, Kick, YouTube. We have a giveaway running on Twitch right now, since that's the one that has all the integrations. Currently on SteelSeries yourself, love their software, though Logitech works with Elgato and you love their software better. That's fair. I've never owned SteelSeries. Hubby and like brother-in-law do. I don't know. I've thought about, like, if these end up going out, I might switch to earbuds. I haven't decided yet. My brother-in-law switched to some earbuds instead because he was getting like the headset, whatever. It's like messing with his hair. Okay, making sure I didn't reset my pips. Thank you, Evan. Much appreciated. Love Star System with a passion. Fantastic game. Agreed. Great game. Use Star System. And then the more competitive games switch to your headphones. Yeah, that's fair. Things that you really need to hear, like surround and all that. Probably better headphones. Do you need that in this game? I mean, a little. Whatever. Let's just throw that in there. I think we're almost done. Y'all play this game with sound. There's plenty of people that like literally just listen to music. I like the in-game music, but I've been switching it up. Like I'll switch to like the in-game music and sound and stuff when I'm like doing like Onyx Facility or something, like something that makes sense, or new content, right? Or like when we were first checking out like the ship. But if I'm running cargo, like it gets really repetitive. It's a different vibe. All right, Evan, having a good one. All right. It's not like 14 where every single score is a masterpiece, right? Like I don't, like if I'm going to play 14, I'm going to listen to the 14 music. I'm going to listen to whatever is going on in there. There were very few times where I put on external music. Lahi. Yeah. We used to have that as a soundbite. It became a troll for sure. All right. I think we did it. Life's forever stuck in my head. I know. All right. Let's see if we can get something from Baijini. to Seraphim. Excuse me. By Genie to Seraphim experience. That's too much. I mean, I could technically do it and just deliver half the cargo, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Everest. Go L4 to Seraphim. Okay, so I've seen 2 Cruel ones. But we're at by Genie right now. We could do by Genie to Arca 1. Oh, that's right. I'm senior now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a lot. That's a lot. But it's gonna get us the most points, so. We could do by Genie to Everest, and then I think there's an Everest. There's something to Seraphim. So let's start for the top. Oh, so there's that one. I mean, I could do this one and just do a half. I don't want to do that though. You just started playing Star Citizen? Awesome. What ship did you pledge? Tressler. Come on. Stinking scroll. Do we just do a tour around the world, you guys? Then I gotta do all the logistics. I'm trying to avoid having to do that right now. Let's do it by Genie. What? You have 5 million. What ship must you buy? Well, I don't tell anybody what they should buy. I know what I like. I should go to Lorville and go pick up a clipper. I like that for my little like get around, like daily get around vehicle. Okay, so we've got a port dresser to Seraphim. So little. Cruel 4 to 3 points. You like bounty hunting? Oh, that'd be chat. I'm the industrial person. let chat tell you what to get. $140, $104. All right, we got to pull up our spreadsheet. Sheets. Oh, not she. Sheesh. Okay, sheets. There we go. Okay. Clear. You just use medium and heavy fighters for bounty hunting and merc contracts. I like the M80, but that's not available in game yet. A lot of people really like the Guardian MX. I don't know what else. Okay, I'm gonna pull this. So, because this is a senior mission, so I feel like that'd be a good idea. It's 140. Okay, aluminum. You just want heavy fighters? Guardian Max is probably one of the ones that people talk about the most for heavy fighters. They like. What sticks do I fly with? The BKB Gladiator NXT Evos. You can do !mark, I think, sticks in the chat. And I have a few commands for stuff, like the stuff that I get asked about the most. So, max 16. This is going to Seraphim. This one is 93. What's up, Marina? Am I in Nyx by chance? No, I'm in Stanton. If you want to bounty hunt solo, the Saber Firebird is the best. Interesting. Well, people can't get the Raven. Well, it's the best that they can get right now. How's that? What? It's fine. Floating in space currently? Oh no! Do you have a lot of stuff on you? Is this... What, baby? Marina might need rescuing, but she's in Nyx. And I'm in Stanton. Oh, I'm using the BKB Gladiators. Let me see. There we go. Computer crash, reloaded, and ship was toast. Oh no! Ugh, don't you hate it when that happens? Is anybody available for a what's it called? a saving mission to Nyx. Pick up Morena. A rescue. Riding for rep or money? Rep. Raylan likes to spontaneous combust during freight runs. I can't say that I've ever had that happen yet. Although potentially one time, because I was like, I thought I didn't hit that asteroid. But maybe I did, or maybe I spontaneously combusted near one because I was checking. So we're doing from... Wait. Wait, what was that from? From Crew L4. Okay. Oh, I'm doing it legit, Jameson. I don't want to do the, like, whether it's intended that you could do that or not, I don't know. And I don't, that just, if that feels icky to do it with the one box turn in rep grind. I feel like that's not intended. And so I'm going to do this the way it was intended to be done. Okay, so I said from crew... What? L4. See if we can grab any more that go from there. Or two there. Pulled it to Arc L1 to drop off and load. Parked and ram purpled and exploded. Oh no. You didn't accidentally lower or like raise your landing gear? Someone's coming to your aid. Yay! Okay, crew L4. Drive room. I don't have enough room for that. Running like that all evening and then bam. Oh. It's 607. That's a good trip though. I feel like I'd rather do that. But the other one is senior. I'll get more rep. Oh, here's from Crew 4. But you gotta throw Tressler into the mix. Here we go. Tungsten. To Everest Harbor. And oh, these are 8 SCUs. My bad. Okay, and then 50 of tungsten to Baijini. Do they feel solid and not cheap? Absolutely, Screwball. I genuinely like these. I don't have a partnership or anything with them, so I can't give you like a discount code or anything like that. Just what I have to say. So I bought them last summer for husband, and then was like saving up. And chat actually went to my wish list throne. And they actually purchased them for me. So, but I already knew before I got them that like they feel good. I hadn't actually flown with them or anything, and that they felt good because I have small hands. So like they feel good. They do not feel cheap. Recently was on in game though. You're absolutely stunned. It does make a very, I have to say, when the Raylan explodes, it's actually really pretty. That's like the prettiest explosion I think I've ever seen. Complex grind, yeah. Senior Ink's the worst to get through. No. A lot of people swear by BKB or Virples. Agreed. Virples are more expensive. They look cooler for sure. They've got like more like RGB stuff and whatever going on. I was gonna try to maybe go for Virples, but I heard that if you got tiny hands, it's a little harder to use. You have BKB right stick and you're eagerly waiting on the day they can get your Omni. Yeah. Yeah, the Virpal Connie Alpha's nice. You want some petals? I kind of want some petals, but I'm kind of getting used to not. I'm finally getting used to like not having them. I've never used petals, but yeah. But a lot of people love petals. Hubby uses or used petals for like the rolling aspect, but it really depends. It's not necessary, but some people like to bind different things to their petals too. Okay, so Cruel 4. Let's see what else we can stack. Come on, click up going. I have 211 space left. So we want what from Cruel 4. You want a little tip for the senior grind? As long as the tip isn't do the one box turn-ins, because I don't want to do that. Not cheese. Legitimate tips I'll take. I'm just stacking a bunch of boxes for one. Aluminum, Everest. These are 8 SE boxes. Elgato Stream Deck XL makes an excellent button box, not just for Star Citizen but other games too. Yeah, my Stream Deck, I have a bunch of like I have a Star Citizen profile thing with buttons, but you did the big station missions and the 3 pickups to 1 drop-off ones. Always spawn the pickup at the last listed station. Oh, the multiple pickup ones? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true, huh? But I have ones that drop off at multiple stations. Use Game Glass and cheap tablet. Yeah, a lot of people do that too. I'll try to keep that in mind, Blue, for like the next one, because I'm already stacking these ones. It will all have you drop off at Everest as well. With pickups that Trust Sarah by Genie. Yeah, so the idea of what I'm doing now is get to the point where I was gonna eventually get to Seraphim, but I think I'm gonna have it be to Everest. Just as long as I have nothing that makes me pick up at Lorville, I'm good. I have 126 left. If you plan it right, you could pick up at Everest and do drop-offs to those and do your pickups at those and drop off at Everest and loop it pretty effectively. Yeah, I just have to see the missions to really figure out what will work. I could... Oh, wait. I don't have anything going to Port Russell right now, so we don't want that. I mean, that one's fine. That's the wrestler. How much? Cuddy black or blue? Cuddy black. Let's see. Cutlass black is about 2 mil. At New Deal in Tisa. Still took you like 2 days of grinding to get through senior rank. Yeah, I believe it. I don't know. Do I really want to do it this way? Or do I just want to just do one that goes from here? Do we have a Baijini to Everest Harbor? Surely we do. Seraphim. All those stations have external elevators, so it's really quick unloads and loads. I'm trying to avoid the external freight elevators right now, since 9 times out of 10 they're broken, or my ship despawns, and I don't want to deal with it. You're stacking your whole sea. Yeah. Size of load does not affect amount of rep. Good question. I think it's just based on what rank it is. RC and I both with the Raylin. Yeah. It's like 6 missions at once. Nice. Markle, thank you for that follow. Doom Train, thank you for that follow. Okay. So let's see. I wish you could filter. Just be like, I don't want to see anything rookie. I don't want to see anything junior. Just show me this. Or like always put the highest like rank stuff at the top or something. Sort functions for contracts. Agreed. Oxine, thank you for that follow. From Baijini. So do like if it has multiple drop points, it's still like it's not bugged, right? Like it's still, you still have to drop to each of the points, right? Oh shoot. Hang on guys. I have a phone call I gotta pick up. Oh, right. Sorry about that, friends. Neptonic, thank you for that follow. It was just the dentist. Okay. And I missed the response to my question. I don't know if there was one. Sort of functions for contracts. Yeah. Okay. What's up, Roslyn? How are you doing? Okay. By Genie. I think we could just roll with what we've got going on. Then figure out everything else when we get to Everest. Let me like type in where I'm going and do it that way, please. Like, I want to start here and end here. Show me all the contracts. Or just, I want to start at the place that I'm at. Because, like, all these are like, hey, from this, like, Lagrange point or whatever. I don't know. Oh, we are thirsty. All right. What's up, Hector? How are you? Trying to fix my posture. How long have I been playing Star Citizen? I started backing the game in 2017. Played off and on over the years. You know, for a week or two at a time. Get frustrated that I suck at flying. Quit. For a little while. Play something else. End of 2024. This has been like the only game I've been playing. So. It finally got me. Need to make a female character. The female hairs look so much better than the male hairs. I don't know. There's some good ones. All right, we probably used a bunch of quantum fuel, so we should probably repair, refuel, etc. before we set out. So let's do this. What do you think of the Odin? You just watched a review on it, and it looks like Jackal's new home in the very distant future. I don't know if I've even looked at the video, because I was just like, I won't be able to buy that. So, need to show your character's face more often. She's female, but good gosh, she's something. I want to... So we rated Expat on what, Tuesday or whatever, and like I've always known that she does like a lot of like the third person, right? Because she does the FOIP, so she'll be talking as her character, things like that, which I think is cool. I think that's like a really awesome use of like all the features that CIG has like put into this game, right? But then like I know that you can pin different like third person views, which she obviously was doing because she was like switching from like head on, but like her walking and not like face, like not like what is it, this, right? Which I mean, it's dark in here so you can't see, right? But like actual third person. But then also she had another one that was like down to the right, and she would like look at the camera or whatever, and I'm like, I think that's so cool. I just need to learn how to do that. Not that I want to do exactly that, but just like if I'm flying, for instance, right? Like I want a pinned like third person view, like here's the front of the ship or here's the side of the ship, and I could just like do it instead of having to like manually move over or whatever. I thought that was really cool. 6 small hangar bays and 1 medium looks big enough to hold a hammerhead, maybe. Size 12 main guns, like 20 BDTs, and some other remote guns, pretty insane, 6,000 SU storage, or cargo, and 20 torpedo tubes or something. That's insane. So when you started, it's the only game that you keep coming back to, but breaks are good for sure. It's really easy to get burnout in a game that only has so many game loops and is very buggy. It is an alpha, so you know, taking breaks is healthy. Those blazers, yeah. If VoIP worked consistently, it would make this game so much better. Agreed. Rise, thank you for that follow. Yeah, you can preset camera views and whatnot. She's wild, dude. I love it. I need to hang out in there more. I've watched her before, but I never really catch her lately. Probably because I'm always in like Spooner's channel. Pin camera views with numpad. I'm gonna have to do that. I don't know if I have numpad bound to anything else though. Your personal beef with Expat though? Oh. Alright. We need our raiders on. Radars on. Thank you. I kind of want them to add a boarding snub to the game. Just no guns. Fly it into another ship and it pops the pilot on board. Maybe that attach the outside and maneuver to a docking port and open it up. Yeah. You got over 24 hours in Klesher? Oh no. Was it intentional though? Like I find it hard to believe that it was like, hey, let me hire you guys knowing that you guys will spend a ton of time in prison. You could just know that you won't play with her again, kind of a thing. I need to learn how to pin views, because it'd be very useful when you get into these hangars, right? Where you go into this view, and I like this view because it's good for like landing, right? Or like something in that realm. If I scoot up, it zooms out a little bit, right? But there's sometimes where you can't really do that, so you need something like this because you're like trying to, I don't know, land differently. You were just asking if you could send some UEC so your friend could afford the Hermes? Go rent a ship. Go do some cargo. Make that money. Go do Redwind. Redwind's really good money. Basically a hollow missile that does marine. Goodness. You finally made it back to port. Yay, Marina! All right, we need to go to collect. All right. Collect that way. Islandale's awesome jump systems to rescue you. Yay! I'm sorry I didn't come rescue you wearing it. Reminder, guys, we have a giveaway going on the purple platform, so you got to be watching over here on Twitch to be gaining points over time so that you can turn them in for tickets. 100 points per ticket. First one's free. We're giving away the Outsiders Alien Week starter pack. So if you don't own this game, obviously great way to potentially win a game package, so you can. It includes Cylon, Luminary Paint, the Ascension gear and rifle. Obviously it's a game package, so you have access to the game if you don't already. And like starter cash or whatever, right? 24 months insurance. And yeah. Sorry, stuff to say. Game reviews out of the box. It's a rabbit hole because there's so many options, but you can keep it fairly simple. Yeah. Does it stay? So does it persist? So if I like pin like a third whatever, like a camera view, like if I log out and I log back in tomorrow, like are my presets all saved, or is it, do I have to do it every time I log in? I have so many questions. Finally ramming into a ship to get onboard sounds amazing. Goodness. Crazy way to board a ship, but the idea is solid. It's supposed to be persistent. Okay. I figured it would like save to like a config file or something. But at the same time, I'm like, does it really persist? Look at all these successful gamblers. Oh, it's just 2 clips. Sorry, Jetfire. I rephrased my thing. Look at all these gamblers. I actually need to add that to my I have a thing. What's it called? Where my like little chat box will screen certain things. So like stream elements stuff doesn't show up in there. Certain commands don't show up in there. I need to add gamble. Drift Bossa, thank you for that follow. I think I have like Frenzy doesn't show in there. Nitro doesn't. All right. You're jamming out right now to our lovely music. Question mark. Celestial, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Some intense music for some chill flying. I mean, honestly, this is like me. A picture Rahhzay in her minivan going to pick up or drop off the kids from school. All right, like it's gonna be metal, and then when I pick them up, it's something else like K-pop Demon Hunters or something. I don't know. Crab rave. Insert. Oh, like they went through like a huge Daft Punk phase last year. What's my favorite game loop? Cargo. Cargo. This is my daily game loop. If I can. Your best friend back home does the same thing with her kids. I'll put on like metal that's, you know, obviously kid appropriate. Like I'll put on like baby metal or something, right? It's very limited. Gotta find ones that don't have the language if I can help it. I mean, some of the newer baby metal songs or collabs are not appropriate, obviously, but is that good? I feel like it's not. It's a ZN ship, right? Or it's another alien race. Yeah, it's a Xi'an. It's the Gatak Raylan. All right, we're gonna load. Yeah, they have such peculiar designs, but they're so pretty. Hang on, I'm gonna fast track it down to the Habs. Let me just, you know, jump on our table. Mess hall. Okay. Food. Bathrooms are through there. And turret, escape pods, observation deck, I guess. And then the habs. Like, how pretty is this? And hang on. Listen to this. Can you not just sleep in here? Like, it's so relaxing. You got like water, like a water motif on the top. Be landing in someone's soup and splashing all over the party, right? There's a lot of thought put into this ship. Look, even there's like stone work right here. Wild. Love the marbling texture. I agree. And it looks like real like stone. Okay. Here we go. I gotta pull up my spreadsheet here. Hang on. Okay. So who has the most? I think Everest has the most. So we're gonna do Seraphim drop first. Okay, so I need space for 6. Aluminum. Honestly, this is all the same contract, so that's fine. I could just load it up. I think I'm gonna do that. We're gonna start with that, and then we'll figure out everything else after. So it's this one. 865. Okay. Grab the 1, the 4s, the 8s, 16s. Because I have the list, I could just pull off the amount that I need. So we'll start with that. Got the Raylan back in the day for a good discount. So beautiful. The T. is amazing as a home base ship. The T. I think it's cool. I genuinely think it's a super cool idea, super cool ship. I'm like, I personally don't think that I would have a use for it, which is a shame. But hubby got the Raylan at concept as well, so. I'm surprised he didn't say like, just use mine. He probably did, but I was like, but I want my own. I run so much cargo. Why? Then again, he does a lot of space combat. Snub fights just don't have a place right now, sadly. I agree. I think that's the bummer, really, right? Like, I feel like the trench run in TSG should have been like snubs only allowed or something like that. Like, I feel like snubs make sense for that. But like, they'll get distortion damage too quick to really survive very long. Is the snub hub one designed for specific fighters? You mean in the T. I mean, just all the snubs fit. People have fit other things in it, but should have been a snub miner or salvage carrier. A lot of people would agree with you. Come on. Oops. You put ground vehicles in it? In the Tiluí? How'd you get them in there? Did you, I just imagine, I mean, I guess you could max lift some of the vehicles, right? But I just imagine, like, them, like, trying to get, like, the ballista or the tank or whatever off of the cliff into the back of the ship. Come on. There we go. Did you guys ever get that feeling where, like, you swallow, like, saliva or something, and then it, like, you feel it in your nose? That's, like, what I feel like right now. I used to get that a lot when I would, like, swim, because I'd always get, like, water, like, down the wrong pipe or something. I don't know. Like, get, like, backed up. Then I just feel like I have it in my nose. It's the worst feeling. I have that right now. Some water. Probably trying to, like, clear my throat too much. Talk too much. Okay. Let's see. Go on. Turn. Turn. Rotate. Come on. Come in. Recently had the feeling about a week or so of constantly having a hair in your throat. Oh, that's the worst. I hate that. Are we stuck? I think, do we have multiple things stuck, like, on each other? It drives me nuts when it does that. It, like, somehow clips itself into another box. You have to park them way back and use the tractor beam on board. Choose an Ursa med and a Cyclone. Wow. Come on. I heard the Pisces fits, so I don't know. But then again, I guess if you want to use, like, an actual vehicle at some point, it makes sense. How many 8s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We'll go here. Oh. Come on. Oh my gosh. What ship is that? This is the Raylin, Steve. I don't know what these are getting stuck on. How's it so far? Love it. Would recommend. You want it to work so badly. I hear you. Come on. Get where I want you. There you go. All right. I'll do like this. Do 8s on the bottom right here. Right here. Do the cargo covers work well? I wish they had those for the whole sea. Had some people shoot half your cargo off one time. 9mm titanium. Ugh. Do they work well? I haven't been shot at while I've had them down. I would assume they do some sort of job. The ones that are going to be the most secure and hidden are going to be the top, like this one, like the top left and right. Because they like actually guard it better. 2 4s and a 1? Is that what it is? Put all your Lazarus site components up there, huh? Yeah. Put all your fangs and whatnot here and deploy the thing. How much SU can it hold? 640. Okay, so this one is good. All right. Let's do tungsten. Can you do the raft cargo storage sheet with this too? I wouldn't recommend it right now. Double tapping the cargo sends it flying. You're probably gonna die. Hypothetically, it should work because if it drops straight down, it's directly underneath the ship. So it should, but does it right now? I don't know. I haven't tested it. Around what the C2 holds. Yeah, a little less than the C2. But it's more convenient to load. So there's that. Okay, tungsten. Okay, so we have other aluminum. So we're gonna put that on one side. All the back is the top. What do we have? So 4, 8. No, I don't want to do that. Do the other side. Okay, and then how much time is left on my missions? Are they time gated? I don't know. Hear that what they're doing to our gas tanks. The Raylan gonna be able to go down the street and that's it. Yes, and honestly, I'm not against it. I hope it gets balanced well. I feel like it doesn't make sense for a lot of ships to be able to quantum travel across the system, let alone into another system, right? Like, for instance, a snub, like an 85X should not be able to cross the entire Stanton system without having to stop for gas. I feel like a lot of those, so I mean, a lot of snub fighters can't quantum, right? Like Pitbull, etc., right? They can't quantum travel. Calling the 85X is probably wrong in calling it a snub, but it's meant to be like a puddle jumper, right? Like, it's like, hey, we're all hanging out on the 890 jump. Who wants to go down to planet? Like, that makes sense, right? Quantum travel to like within the same orbit, staying within ArcCorp, like go to the moons or whatever, but not be able to go from like Crusader to Microtech. Like, that doesn't make sense. Covalex is time gated. I've never had that issue. I think it's just how long until the next one resets. Like, it'll switch missions. I've taken hours to do stuff. If the Gladius and Saber can't quantum across Stanton, smaller ships certainly shouldn't. Agreed. So I think that it needs to be refactored in some fashion. Like, if you've got a larger ship, like, it's give and a take, right? Like, what are you going to sacrifice in order to be able to travel really far distances? Exploration ships, 100% should be able to travel the entire solar system without having to like stop 1,000 times, right? Because that's their job. That's what they're made to do. They're made to explore and just be out in the middle of nowhere and seeing what's out there. But some of these ships don't. It doesn't make sense. And we've, like, I feel like people forgot. Like, we've known this was going to come. I feel like we've known that this was coming at some point. Like, the quantum travel doesn't make sense. By the time you got to drop off, it said everything was stolen because it took long to deliver. Interesting. I don't think I've had that issue. When 4.0 released, they made every ship able to quantum across Pyro. And Pyro is huge. I mean, I did a 90-some gigameter jump. I mean, I'm the Raylin, so it's not that big a deal, but like, that was huge. Like, your typical ship shouldn't be able to do that. But it also will make refueling make more sense. Like, that as a game loop. Have someone come refuel you and take that mission and whatever. So, let me be interested in that. Was that because field takers were broken for a while? Tell them that. Some exploration ships got overly hit too. I feel like it also depends on how big the exploration ship is. But everything is still subject to change too. So what you see that people are leaking from like PTU, tech preview, whatever, like all that could, like all those numbers are still flexible. And even then, even after it like comes out, they might like refactor some more. Okay. Let's see. Everything that's red is tungsten. Join stopping and seeing players make the game feel more alive. I agree. And I think that like that's part of it, right? Make logical sense. And then some. Okay, so aluminum, I'm gonna shove down here. I should be using the onboard tractor beams. They are way better, but when I'm doing like a lot of logistical stuff, sometimes I like to use just the max lift. Okay, so this is the other aluminum. This is the one that's only going to Everest Harbor. Like anything subcapital or bigger should be able to go from Babbage to Pyro and then to Nyx. Maybe. Heard someone on another stream press Q while on the Raylin tractor beam. Any ideas what that does? Yeah. So I'll just get in because at least I can see what's going on. How many credits do you have right now? 26.7 mil. Got sick of the Atlas. I love the Atlas. It just doesn't work very well for the Raylin. Like it's okay. It's just kind of wonky. Okay. Which side was down? This side. Thought you were doing good with 400k. Well, I did a lot of refueling missions. I have a Starfarer loaner for my Endeavor, so easy peasy. Atlas is good for enclosed bays. All right. So So normally when you're get into an onboard tractor beam. Hang on, I actually want to turn the radars off because that drives me nuts. So see how it's like kind of whippy? If I grab a box, it like it's very like whippy, right? Like you're just kind of whipping stuff around, and it's fine. I'm honestly not moving the mouse that much. This is actually really bad. And it becomes really hard. Like, some people are really good at using it like this. I am not. If you press Q, it just stays on like your center point. So it's not as whippy. It moves a little slower. Like it moves the same speed, but it's not like super whippy. I hope that makes sense. Hello. Okay. I'm not currently playing with yours. I'm not trying to be rude, but unless I said I was gonna do something, I don't accept party invites. That's tungsten. Aluminum. You're very welcome, Matt. You had a Starfare. Kind of miss it, but you sold it. Sold most of your fleet to buy a Polaris. I mean, that's fair. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Whoop. Come here. Come on. Right. I'm gonna grab some of this tungsten and put it up high. You were a little bit put out about losing your Caterpillar, but it was the same cargo cap as Polaris anyway. You don't have to fight the small bays, just a large ramp. Yeah. I do like the Caterpillar. I'm a big Drake fan. But, I mean, the Caterpillar is also kind of inconvenient with the different bays. It's a cool, like, concept, cool idea. Just, it works well for, like, space. It is not great for hangar loading and unloading, in my opinion. Unless if you got a lot of help. Even then, it's still kind of a pain in the butt. The cockpit detached thing apparently works now. The module, the what's it called? Command mod. Caterpillar needs to be arbitrarily long. Like I said, I'm okay with that. All right. Yeah, in there. We're gonna switch to the other side here in a second. I cannot see other aluminum, which I should have a 4 and a 1. So that's tungsten. Okay, we've got like an audio bug. It's like, it's hurting my ears.